Well, welcome back to another episode of the Organizedpreneur podcast, where we help you to organize your business, streamline your systems, and amplify your voice through the power of podcasting and intentional structure. In other words, I help you to get organized, get heard, and get leads. I'm your host, Aldreama Harper, podcast launch strategist and business systems consultant. And today I'm going to talk to you about something that most entrepreneurs never measure. But this determines everything about your business success. It's not your revenue, it's not your downloads, and it's not how busy you are. It's what I call the four invisible currencies. The real resources that determine whether your business thrives or barely survives.
Harper, she ready and steady. Organized planner with a plan, never petty. Dropping gems, got my thoughts feeling heavy.
So, the entrepreneurs working the longest hours are not making the most money. Those that are posting daily content aren't building the strongest brands. And the busiest calendars don't always lead to the fullest bank accounts. Something deeper is happening because for so long we've measured business success in dollars, profit margins, growth percentages, sales numbers. But those metrics don't tell the whole story because behind every successful entrepreneur is another one quietly burning out with overwhelm, overcommitment, and over it. I know this because I've lived it. There was a time when I said yes to everything, yes to every opportunity, every collaboration, every client request. My calendar was packed, but my energy was depleted. And so I started to ask myself, why do some entrepreneurs build sustainable success while others constantly chase it? Why do some brands, some entrepreneurs, some solopreneurs attract opportunities while others have to hustle, or at least feel like they have to hustle for every single one? And so here's what I discovered. It's not about how much you do, it's about how much you protect. I'm going to say that again. It is not about how much you do, it's about how much you protect. Let's get started. So I'm going to break down the four invisible currencies. Starting with currency number one, attention. Your attention is your scarcest resource. Every email, every notification, every scroll session, it's making a withdrawal. As a matter of fact, studies show that the average attention span has dropped to 8.25 seconds, shorter than a goldfish. And it takes an average of 25 minutes to refocus after just one interruption. Every quick check costs you real productivity and long-term creativity. And so the entrepreneurs who are winning right now understand something vital, and that is it's not just about capturing attention from others. It's about protecting your own. So here's a reminder. You don't have to be everywhere. You just have to be effective where it matters. Currency number two, focus. Focus is your ability to do deep work. And this is where strategy, content creation, and client transformation really, really happens. But here's the problem. Most entrepreneurs get interrupted multiple times per hour. That's hours of lost productivity every single day. Focus is it's not about doing more. It's about doing what matters well. So if you're constantly multitasking, you're diluting your focus. And I'm sorry to tell you that shallow focus produces shallow results. The most successful entrepreneurs I know guard their focus like a vault guards gold. They batch their content, they time block, they have do not disturb hours, they treat focus as sacred because it is. Currency number 3, time. I talk about this all the time. Time. Time is different from every other resource because you can't earn more of it and you can't save it for later. You can only steward what God has given you. Every yes is a no to something else. Every boundary you fail to enforce is time stolen from what matters most. So I want you to ask yourself something. Am I investing my time in activities that compound or deplete? Because time spent building systems create freedom. Time spent firefighting creates exhaustion. And time spent with intention creates legacy. Currency number 4. This is a new one that I've really added to the list. I knew about the others, and I may not have even talked about them in terms of currency, but this is a good one. Currency number 4 is trust. It's the most powerful and fragile currency of them all. Every sale, every referral, every partnership relies on it. And in today's digital world, where physical cues are missing, trust becomes your brand's foundation. Your consistency becomes your credibility. Your follow-through becomes your reputation. Trust isn't built by clever marketing or viral moments. It's earned through integrity and reliability and results. And when you protect it, everything else becomes easier. Your marketing becomes easier. Your relationships becomes easier. Your influence becomes easier. So here's the real insight. Because these 4 currencies compound. And I want you to really, really lean into this. Attention without focus leads to shallow engagement. Focus without time leads to burnout. Time without trust leads to activity without impact. And trust without attention goes unnoticed. But when you protect all 4, something very powerful happens. You build a business that generates not just revenue, but freedom, peace, and longevity. And guess what? These currencies can't be purchased or borrowed. They're earned, they're protected, they're multiplied. And they're multiplied through intentional systems and wise decisions. So here's your action step for today. I want you to take a look at your calendar and your to-do list from the past week. And I want you to answer these 4 questions. Where did your attention go? Where did your focus slip? And how was your time invested? And how are you building or breaking trust? And here's another one to ask yourself. Are these investments compounding or depleting? Because the systems that you build today determine the freedom you experience tomorrow. And the boundaries you set now determine the opportunities you attract later. And the trust you nurture consistently determines the authority you carry permanently. I got to tell you that this is for me as well. I want to share this quick scripture with you before I close out. The scripture comes from Psalms 90, verse 12. It says, "Teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom." I don't even know how to end this after that, but I'll say this: if you're ready to stop hemorrhaging these invisible currencies and start building systems that protect them, that's exactly what I can help you do. And I help my clients do through strategic podcasting and business organization. There's nothing like protecting your valuable currencies, those that I've named: your time, trust, focus, and attention. Remember that your voice matters, your time matters, your attention matters, your trust matters. Let's start protecting them. And if this episode resonated with you, I'd love for you to reach out to me. Schedule a clarity, or should I say more of a strategic strategy call, so we can talk about how to fill in the gaps. A link will be added in the show notes. And if you haven't yet, make sure to follow the podcast so you never miss an episode. It's designed to help you organize, optimize, and monetize your business and your podcasting endeavors. I got one more thing I want to tell you. Remember, productivity without peace is just performance. But stewardship, my friend, that's where purpose meets freedom. So until next time, stay organized, stay focused, and stay faithful.
Podcast launch pad where the dreams take flight. Entrepreneurial spirit out of sight, out of mind. Every episode